Now, in my other video, I was explaining you the different buttonholes. These are the buttonholes. If you want to know which one is for the blouse, for the jacket, whatever, you click in the question mark and click in the buttonhole, and you can see each buttonhole that got different functions. The next one that we're going to do is this one, the tools. In the tools is where you're going to find a lot of information too. This one, you got the sensor foot auto. This one has to be on. When you have this on, you can take it off if you want to, but it's good to have it on because the machine senses the thickness of the fabric and adjusts by itself. The fix is good to have it on because every time that you start sewing, the machine ties the stitch at the beginning and start sewing. When you get to the end, if you press fix, the machine ties the stitch at the end, but you have to press the fix. Select the thread cutter. It's good to have it on because every time that you finish sewing, you press the scissor buttons and the machine cuts the thread in the top and the bottom. This one, the jump stitch, this one is for embroidery mode. I explain it to you later when we be in the embroidery mode. Twin needle. In twin needles, you have it off when you're going to do regular sewing, but if you're going to use a twin needle, it's good that you click in the twin needle and go ahead and put the size of the needle. This one, what they showed here is the distance between needles. That's why you have 1.5, you have 7. That's the distance between needles. And it's good to have it on because when you select the stitch, it's too wide for the type of twin needle that you're going to use. You don't break the needle. That is a safety feature. If you don't gonna, if you when you finish, you go back and you say off, and you take it off. Then stitch width safety. This is when you choose the wing needle, the machine automatic check the width. Okay, we have to let me go back and get a straight stitch. When you get a straight stitch, then go to here, twin needle. We want to, you're going to do safety stitch, and the machine knows that you have the number 2. You don't have to do it. When you do the type of twin needle that you're going to use, the machine set the width for the, and let you know if you can use that stitch or not. Okay, if you don't want it, you put it off. Safety stitch is when you are doing embroidery. You use the sensor Q foot, that is, or you're gonna do, for example, when you click in here, the machine only sew a straight stitch. If you're trying to do another stitch, the machine doesn't take it. That's why you have the stitch with safety, because that one prevents for you to break your needle. You forgot that if you are using a straight stitch plate or a straight stitch foot, and you put the stitch with safety, you're not going to break your needle. Otherwise, take it off. Sensor Q foot, that is when you're going to do embroidery. This is a special foot that we use for embroidery that is very good. Free motion, when you're going to do free motion, when you click in free motion, the machine automatically put the feed dog down for you to do free motion. Free motion is when you're going to do your own embroidery, or you're going to do quilting, that you're going to do free motion. If you don't use it, take it out. Then the timer, if you're going to do some type of, for example, embroidery, and you want to know how long it's going to take you, you come back here and click here, put it in 0, and then you can measure how long it's going to be the design. In here, every time that the machine break the needle or break a thread, they have an alarm, and you can have it on to every time that the machine they break needles or something happen, the machine beep, and then you know something's going on. The alarm repeat. This is it's good to have it on because the machine keep beeping and beeping until you come back and do whatever you have to do with the machine. This is your name. You can put write your name there. Then people know that that machine is yours. Eli. The Eli is you have an Eli. You come to the Eli. You can adjust the light of the machine for you to sew. Especially if you are sewing a knife with black fabric, it's good to adjust the light. That is going to be much better for you to see what you are doing. I don't want to move it now because then you won't see. The screen is going to be changing. I don't want that. The touch screen, this one, better don't touch it. But if for any reason you did what I did now, the only thing that you have to do with the point of the stiletto, click in just in the center of the cross. And this one, what they do is adjust the screen. But don't do it. If you don't have any reason to do it, don't touch it. This one is the contrast. The contrast is for the screen. If you want the screen lighter, you can make it lighter. If you want the screen darker, you can make it darker. That is the contrast here. Screen save it. You can click in the screen save it. Personal, I don't use it. But every time when you have the sensor screensaver, what happens is when you lift the machine for a few minutes, after 3 or 4 minutes, the screen goes black. Then when you come back, you think there's something wrong with the screen. No, it's because that's the screensaver. The only thing that you have to do, tap the screen and they go back. I don't use it, but you are welcome to use it. Lock the screen. This is another feature that is very good because if you are doing something, you are doing embroidery, or you have something in the screen that you don't want to lose it, and you have, for example, kids that all the kids that like to touch the screen. If you put the lock the screen, and you can lift the machine, if anybody touch the screen, nothing happens. They don't change anything. This one here in the bottom, this is the pressed foot. This one is where you can adjust the pressed foot if you want to. If you're going to do gathering, sometimes you want to put the pressed foot hard for doing gathering much better. The tension, this is the tension, this is normal. Sometimes when you're going to sew with a special thread or you're going to do a special techniques, sometimes they tell you to use to change the tension. If you're not going to do nothing like that, leave it the way it is. Okay, and this one, let's click in here and here, and this one is to balance the stitch, but I never had to do that. I never had to touch it. Don't touch it. Okay, that is now here. The next one is the information. In here is where you get the index. You get all the information that you have in the book. You have it here inside. For example, you want to do twin needles. You go and look here. You click here in T, and they go all the menus that they have in T, and you click in twin needles. When you click in twin needles, they show you the twin needle and explain you what is a twin needle. You got all explanation there for the twin needle. If you want to know, go back. If you want to know how to thread the twin needle, you can do the same thing. Go to T, twin needle threading, clicking here, and you have in PDF file all the information. You have the graphic and the information how you're going to thread the twin needle. Okay? That means that you don't have to move from the machine to get information what you need. Everything is inside there. Okay? You got everything there. The bottom here, I'm going to show you every time that you select, for example, woven medium, and you select the number 1, they go straight to the straight stitch. If you select the number 2, it's an overcast stitch. They show you the overcast. Automatically the machine tells you what type of foot to use and how to and what is good for. The next one is the overcast stitch too, using the J foot. You click the next one. It's a basting stitch. You need to do a basting. Join 2 fabrics of long stitch. It's like basting. It's a basting. Click number 5. Number 5 is the blind hem. You can go ahead and go and select the stitches. You know what stitch you're going to do. You can go and select the stitch what you want. But right here in the bottom, you can select a straight what stitch that you wanted. The number 6 is the, let's click in here and tell you select best visible or top stitching hem for the selected fabric type and weight. This for the top stitching. This one is the buttonhole. You see when you click in here, they show you this is the buttonhole foot. And if you do it yourself, you have to press reverse. And this one, the next one is the button. How you can put the button. The machine knows exactly the distance between holes, but always when you're going to do the button, it's better manually. Make sure the swing of the needle doesn't hit the button. Then you don't break the button or you don't break the needle. And then after you are sure that it's already clear, you can go ahead and put your foot in the pedal and the machine go for few times until they finish. Okay, that is all the information. That is all the information that we have for this part right here of the video. Then I'm going to keep doing other videos telling about the different stitches. I'm going to be explaining about the other stitches, how you can work with those and how you can combine them. The next video is going to be the different stitches. Okay, if you have any question, let me know. I will try to keep doing videos the most simple possible and the way that you can learn more and enjoy your machine. Thank you, and I see you again. Bye.